What's up, everyone? Mike from What the Fun. This debate section is from our latest episode of Test Your Might, the weekly video game debate show. The full episode is found on any podcast app of choice, with Apple and Spotify links down below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.
Yeah.
All right, which means, Cicero, you get to go first or
Yeah.
second on the second debate.
Oh, okay. I get to go first or second.
Yes, you can decide. So, have you guys seen this OWO? I'm not going to say the other thing with U's. They're releasing a Assassin's Creed Mirage haptic suit. Have you guys seen this thing?
I have not.
It's to immerse players to the next level. It'll probably be like $650, $700, which comes with a copy of the game. And it allows you to feel when you take someone down. And also be wary, because if they get too close, you'll also feel them taking you down. So I ask you, what other franchise or game would benefit most from something similar, a similar like suit? So this could be a VR game, this could be a handheld or a console game. But I also want you to add a unique effect to the suit. It could either be another peripheral that you use with the suit to immerse you further, or it could just be something on the suit itself. For your specific selection of game. Cicero, would you like to go first or second for this one?
You know what? I'm gonna go
I think you
first.
might be muted.
What? How am I muted?
I don't know. I couldn't hear you.
I got you. I hear him now, but I didn't hear him.
I think he was sitting
really?
too far
Couldn't hear
back. He was lazy
what?
boying it.
Yeah. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
But
Thanks for the plug in the last debate, by the way, Cicero. I just wanted to say. And,
yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go first in this debate. So
the floor is yours.
Let me know when you're ready.
And interrupting is allowed.
Encouraged.
So if you want to
Yes.
cut him off, Clow, midway through a statement, take the reins. It is
I can't do
free-
that to him.
it
I
is
just can't. I'm sorry.
unchained. It is unchained. The more you interrupt, the better your score will be. I'm letting you know.
Oh wow. Oh geez.
Okay. All right.
Wow,
well,
wow,
if you put it that way. All right.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Listen, we're gonna be like some Klingons out here. Let's go.
Chris Clow's going first.
Yeah. So, all right. I'm going to say that we're going to use this for a game that I was already talking about. This game, this particular piece of peripheral would be perfect for Madden NFL. Talking about impacts. You'll have plenty of impacts.
You're not watching the video version to see Chris Clow's reaction to that.
Yeah, because you will get tackled and you will be able to tackle. So being able to feel the hits, bigger hits will feel more intense. And the extra peripheral that we'll wind up having is an actual, like, a soft but realistic football. Something
Nerf?
that you like, like a Nerf-like football, a football that is
Pigskin skin textured.
Yes, spongy, so that you're not destroying your furniture or television or things. But this is a thing so that you can take it, and as you're playing the game, if you're playing as a quarterback, you can do the gesture of a throw to throw this ball towards a player. And then if you catch the ball and you're running with the ball and you get hit, you could, if you drop the football, that would count as a fumble in game. So there are all of these other different things that you could wind up doing with that, and you could actually have feedback in the ball itself for when you get hit, and it could move around. There's lots of technology that you could use, especially at that price point. You could definitely do both of those things, but the point is, it's all about immersion. And what better way to immerse yourself into a football game than to feel what it's like to be a football player.
All right. Is there going to be like a wrist strap attached to the ball so you don't accidentally, break things? Or
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's plush. So
so you can throw it at the TV and it won't break it.
Yeah.
Koosh,
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like
ball,
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Cloud, go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the idea of playing a game that replicates the experience of getting the wind knocked out of you isn't particularly enticing to me. But if you're a football fan, maybe that would be what the doctor ordered. Although you might have to go to the doctor afterward. But I feel like that kind of haptic feedback would be most comfortably suited for a game that's already dependent upon a player being in a relatively static position in a virtual reality environment, so that you don't see the ridiculous getup that you're probably wearing while you're playing the game. I feel like this could be really fun when applied to a game like Beat Saber, where you're the blocks are coming at you and you get different levels of feedback based on how well you actually slice through them, and that information you can actually take that and use it to potentially improve your performance. Like, oh no, I just cut the corner off of that one when it came and I didn't get much of a feeling in my arm, but if I actually get it right down the middle, I get a little bit more of a jolt, and it has like a satisfying sort of connotation where you're like, yes, I actually got it. Feel like that could be fun, and it would not require the player to be physically harmed by playing the game. And it's already just such a fun game, and it's a fast-paced game, and it doesn't require an abundance of moving around, but it does require a fair amount of attention and skill. And that kind of additional haptic feedback in an environment like that, I feel like would be pretty damn fun.
Yeah, that's nice. So the cool thing about this suit is that it already kind of looks like the body armor that NFL players wear under their pads. So I'm imagining wearing one of these and it either being like, the black tech suits, or it could be branded with your favorite team. And so when you go to order it, it's branded, because it's actually the one for Assassin's Creed it's not bad looking. It's actually kind of cool looking. So, considering that it's for Assassin's Creed, it's got, good branding on it. To have one branded as your team would be something that's really cool. And again, yes, there will be haptic feedback and force feedback, but you're not, no one's breaking their ribs playing Madden, right? Like, that's not going to happen. You're not going to wind up getting a concussion.
But what if the haptics are fed? Do you remember those machines that, like, in the 90s that people would, like, strap onto their abs to, like, electrically impulse the muscles, right?
Right. Yes, the spasm.
What if it's like that, though? I mean, it's like, oh no, you got someone threw a ball errantly and it just crammed you in the chest, and it's like, oh, and you
that can happen. Hey. That can happen anyway, right? That can happen while they're playing Beat Saber as well. So
but it's about intensity. Right? I mean, you expect a football game to have a bit more intensity than something that's a bit more relaxed but fast-paced.
But that's the point, right? You're not spending $650 for maybe it'll tickle me when I'm playing the beats, right? Like, I'm playing football, I'm trying to immerse myself in the football experience. I want to feel I want to feel simulated versions of the hits. I'm playing Madden. That's another level of immersion. This is, you want the game to feel like the sport on the field. That's another way to do it. That to me makes it feel awesome. And the other part of that's important is this gaming experience won't be that long, right? A game of Madden take you 35 minutes. That's the perfect amount of time. You sit, you play, you're playing it. Maybe you get a little excited, you get a little lather, and then you're over. It's done. And then you can take that thing and you can wash it out, do whatever it is you need to do with it, and then it's ready to play for the next time that you play with it. That sounded phrasing. But nonetheless, you want to play Madden with it because that it's all about the level of that immersion level, and raising the realism of this thing that we're trying to replicate digitally.
All right,
Perfect.
couple things real quick. Family friendly, Cicero. Keep it that way.
Yes.
And then also,
Perfect.
Clau, I've got a question for you. We've talked intensity for the football version for Cicero's. There are walls that come at you and bombs and spikes as well in Beat Saber. How would your suit react to those?
I think it would be comparable to a correctly applied hit to one of the barriers that comes at you, but maybe more widely distributed across maybe the midsection or the arms, depending on where the haptics are installed. I think there's a way to imply that there has been an impact that is not desirable when compared to getting the impact that is desirable without, sending your player to the hospital.
Okay. All right, continue.
All I'm going to say is I think that this is really down to the preference of the person who is deciding the debate. Do you want a more relaxed experience, or do you want one that emulates the intensity of a real football game? I honestly don't know where you stand on that, so I think it's up to you.
I will say that this Assassin's Creed one is purpose built for Assassin's Creed. This Madden one will be purpose built for Madden. Chris's suggestion is a nebulous accessory for possibly a VR device.
True.
All right. I will close the debate here then. So, as much as I love Beat Saber and hate Madden, I do believe Cicero's is a better idea. As long as the football does not break things when you throw it. I feel like getting people up and in a suit, branded by their favorite team, on top of it, and being able to play football, the slightest bit feel it, when they can't do it in real life outside. They can't play football anymore, but it gives them that feeling, that immersion level of being in the VR, being in the game is beneficial, and I think it would benefit more from a suit like that, which was in the question. So I believe Cicero got a point there. That's one each for you guys. Clau, you're going to get to decide first or second for the next debate. I hope you like this and how it's going, because this one's going to get a little bit conky.